So today I am meeting with our combat coordinators for Oh Come On. I'm on location right now. It's a lot of preparation, a lot of planning ahead of time.
Okay, Paul is behind you.
Okay.
And the witch is good.
We're gonna come from this alleyway back here, and then we're gonna kind of follow the action over to this area here.
He's gonna come around.
Tia comes around this way?
Yeah, so Johnny's kind of like you're dealing with him now.
Okay.
So then there's like fight. I'm gonna push you. The ground
Yeah, you're still on the ground.
And I think he's just gonna come in haymaker.
Shoo!
Yes.
Right, like
and then
that.
He's like, you're on the ground, so you're like, you take a sec to get up.
And you know, you're gonna try to run away through the alley again, but
Okay.
Johnny's just gonna be like, nope.
Yep. Then you come to me, and then that's as far as like that's just kind of the structure. We can mess with it.
Okay, cool. I like
but
that.
in terms of like why the characters would flip in just that way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm worried about having both Johnny and Tito on one side, like what's stopping Rabbit from turning around and running the other way?
Well, that's what I mean. There's gonna be kind of an orbit around Rabbit.
Okay.
Johnny's still over there.
It's kind of like
I
they're
follow
circling him like vultures.
I follow now, so okay, got it.
These are what exercises are for, you know? Fine-tune specific things. Dialogue and action sequences are something that I'm still working on. So hopefully I can make something worth making. And here come the stunt coordinators, Jenna and Peter.
Instructions of what it's going to be, including safety and what we should be keeping in mind for any time that the actors are actually physically touching each other, which is not very many times in the fight. But when they are, we got to keep it safe.
Right?
So I'm Rabbit, this is Tito.
Tito.
So this at the very first, backing up away from Johnny, just bump into him.
Just a bump.
Oops, whoa, okay.
Yep. So then the first move Tito's gonna do is gonna be a push, and we thought this at a level 3 out of 10. So what you really wanna think about is getting below the clavicle. You do not, that is a no touch zone, and make sure you're okay with your other actor. Ask them, is this safe for you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you wanna hit with arrows going out. Yep,
Right.
so the arrows are always gonna go out of your force. So I'm never pushing Peter in the way that I want him to go that way. That's on him to direct his own movement. So it's almost just a tap, and see how my force is going outward. So that first push, and you can walk with it, makes it look real.
And the receiver sells it. Just hit me and I won't do anything. See, it's not hitting me all that much, but when you act.
Yeah, and it gives that sound effect too, which is really well. So that's first move.
That's the first bit.
Wait, I'll double your pay.
You can't afford it.
Then
Second move.
Johnny has crossed.
Circles. Still Tito.
Talking here. Hey, Johnny, how you
This is
doing?
good for you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna place a hand on the shoulder, left hand on your, is that your left shoulder?
It's my right shoulder.
Right shoulder, not my left and right. You're gonna keep this hand on the right shoulder, and then step with this is gonna be a right knee. Now Peter, being Rabbit, is going to catch my knee. I'm not putting any force to actually hit his body. All I'm doing, and I could do this standing up, coming up like this, holding it.
I grab it up.
Yep, he grabs it and places it on his body. You also want to make sure you're not kneeing perpendicular to him, always parallel to his torso. So whenever I step in, parallel, he's gonna pull it over. So we're gonna step, swipe, left cross, step, then right uppercut into the stomach. So basically it kind of has the same thing as the knee. So whenever you're doing into the stomach, I like to do step, and whenever you're here, you can open your hand and they can just catch your hand and pull it up into that.
A little bit of a jump.
Yeah. So, and then you pull, once you pull your hand back out, back to fist. Literally, it's like a second of up.
And it will be hidden within the cuts.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm gonna write some of that stuff in, because there's a lot of humor there.
Yeah.
And I
Thank
like
you.
that.
That's all Peter.
That was us. It was all us.
All right, let me see it a little faster.
Okay.
You're gonna die now. Unless you find some crazy way to help yourself. Oh, not my knife! Oh. So Tito's gonna choke a rabbit. So key in for you, you're gonna wanna step in, and again, being really aware of the clavicles. Is this okay for you?
Yes.
You're gonna keep your hands in like a V formation, and you'll slide them like this. Because we don't wanna actually choke like this, we slide. And so Peter's gonna also grab my arm, so he has more control. All I'm doing is placing my hands.
And the victim is choosing where the hands are.
So he's gonna slide them for me.
And so this is good. And then you put your neck down.
Yep, drop your chin
in.
in.
the interest of selling it.
And then honest,
It's hard to tell with the mask, but my neck's really fat right now. So then, choking.
Yeah, and all you do, you don't do anything with your hands, you add tension to your arms, and it's all acting.
Yeah, it's all acting.
And then we'll figure it out. All you're doing
Okay, for a second there, it sounded like you were hurt. No. Selling it. Act hurt.
Poor little rabbit. All that running, and you still fall behind. You're coming with me. It's time.
I don't know who's framing me, but I didn't steal anything from anyone.
Oh, come on.
I want to do this for so long.
Hi, ขโมยจากพี่คุณแล้ว
Come on.